There are many channels out there talking about what is happening on October 30th on the Airworks event sponsored by DJI. But as most of the time on YouTube, we miss the why. On this video, we'll be talking about why we believe DJI is making that step. Let's go inside. Hello guys and welcome to a new We Talk UAV video. This is Alex Asmacher with Chibo on the camera. Now let's start. Let's sum a bit to get into the situation. The DJI Enterprise account, not the regular one, published a few days ago this image. DJI is paying a lot of attention to get into this area of business, as it seems that they control pretty much the whole consumer market. On October 30, there's a big event named Airworks and DJI is sponsoring this event. It's headed towards more of the enterprise sector, of course with drones. After the Phantom 4 RTK version, we can assume that the Mavic 2 Enterprise is coming, and let's get back a few seconds to the images that were leaked a few weeks ago. We can see a big speaker and what looks like an LED on top of the drone. Okay, so that's what has happened. Now let's go into the what. First, let's talk about the difference among the regular DJI that we all know and the DJI Enterprise account. If you take a look at the regular DJI description, they call themselves as the market leader in easy-to-fly drones and aerial photography systems. Now, if you go to the Enterprise version, which by the way has launched the Phantom 4 RTK recently, they will say DJI Enterprise is a global team dedicated to developing world-class drone solutions for agriculture, energy, public safety, survey, mapping, and more. And I really want to highlight that public safety topic, and we'll talk about this in a second. Now let's see what this Airworks event is, and more specifically who attends to this event. If you take a look at the featured speakers, apart of course from the DJI team, there are a few people that are really interesting. Fire Department, SWAT Commander and UAS Team Manager, Microsoft, FAA, and if you go a little bit further, you have more and more interesting people. Well, what does this mean? If the event is sponsored by DJI Enterprise and they are announcing what almost by 100% looks like the Mavic 2 Enterprise, we kind of get an idea of what is coming. It looks like we're heading towards a search and rescue operations direction. And this really would make a lot of sense, having those people holding conferences. We kind of doubt that the Mavic 2 Enterprise will be offered to the final consumer out there, for you and me, and this means that it probably will also have a different firmware and also probably less restrictions. And if we go back to the leaked images, we can now understand the speaker being, of course, pretty powerful for rescue operations or for just delivering any kind of information when you can't do it, you know, for example, just by walking, or you just can't. The light on top is interesting. If it truly is that stroboscopic light that we believe it is, it's no so that you can see the drone when flying it or piloting, because for that we already have that LED light, you know, on the bottom of the drone, as you can see here, of course, but more for traffic, which by the way is a must when flying in controlled flight areas. So it's more so that others can see you. If we talk about the drone, we think that it will be like this Mavic 2 Zoom with, you know, a different few things like the colors here, and when mounting those extras like the speaker or the light, we will reduce significantly the battery lifetime. The drone, if we are right when saying this, will probably be only sold to certain professionals, mostly in security, emergency and of course rescue. All what we're saying here would explain that for the Frontiers slogan, probably human frontiers when trying to solve certain complicated events like, for example, a ship rescue or fire in the woods and so on. It seems that DJI has seen this type of economic solutions by empowering the ecosystem as a good argument to get closer to state forces and governments. They have seen this as a great opportunity not to be seen as just a company that is making people fly illegally worldwide. Then we can expect a much more cooperating business by DJI and not being the enemy of governments. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. We really hope that you enjoyed it, that you learned something, and we'll see in less than a week what is really happening and if we were right or not. Please leave a like if you thought that this was interesting and helpful. If you have any other information about the Mavic 2 Enterprise or at all about the Airworks event, please let us know in the comments. We'll be talking about it and commenting, and you know, we kinda love doing this video. Also leave a like for Chibo on the camera, even though he did nothing on this video. And nothing really else to say, guys. Always remember to keep calm and talk UAV.